So my name's Catherine, and we are sitting in my kitchen living room in Keller, Texas. We have been in this home since December of 2015. We did a few projects before this massive one. They were small. We did some flooring upgrades, a powder bath, and a few rooms up front. We just did a facelift, right? Just made it more our style, some wallpaper, some paint, but no massive construction project. So we love being outside. We bought this house, one of the reasons why was the pool out back. We love being out there, but it really wasn't conducive to our family. We wanted it to be a better entertaining space, conducive and fit for being outside all day, every day. So in Texas, that means coverage and air. And so we started talking about doing really the patio out back first, probably about a year and a half ago. And then that quickly resulted in conversations to, we do a lot more. We love this neighborhood. Our daughter is currently in 4th grade, and there are a number, maybe 10 other 4th grade girls in this neighborhood. A lot of our best friends live here. And so those conversations of starting with the renovation led into, well, we're gonna stay here a really long time. Why don't we look at doing everything that we wanna do? And so then we discussed, all right, then that means big open doors, big open windows, opening up the space and renovating the kitchen entirely. And then we absolutely hated Zoe's bathroom upstairs. Have hated it since we moved in. Always talked about renovating it, and so we looped that into the project. Yeah, absolutely. So we actually worked with Bohannon Design on designing the space, and then we did absolutely, of course, bid out the contract work like any good person should. I think we got 3 quotes, and we ended up going with Eric and Finn Home Contracting for just a number of reasons. First and foremost, of course, the budget was where we wanted it to be. And then second, we really enjoyed Eric. That felt like a good mutual, really friendship started right away. We enjoyed our interactions with him, and he was a really good fit for our personality. And he'd worked with Bohannon before, and that was really important to us. They gave him a nice stamp of approval, and that was important too because we had never done anything this big, and so to have our design company and the contractor work together was really helpful. Eric told us it would take 3 months, and it took 1 week less than 3 months. And honestly, I probably could have pushed him to go even shorter, but it did take us 3 months for the construction piece. Of course, the design process, some of that stuff takes a little bit longer, but the actual construction, demo, and renovation was 3 months. We did move out. I would highly recommend people doing that if you're able. It did help the process. Oh yeah, I mean, we didn't have, and then the bathroom upstairs and everything was covered, and so moving out was extremely helpful. So the main thing is what you're seeing here is completely open. It was before, closed off's not the right word, it's just a totally different layout. We did have one of the biggest things that we did was remove some load-bearing poles to open up the space and put steel beams in. We got rid of our fireplace. That added several feet of space for us. And then we blew out the back wall that you see behind us. Those were windows before, but we blew that open so you could walk right into that 10-foot patio. We moved quite a bit of things in the kitchen, our stove, the plumbing, the refrigerator. We moved the pantry entirely to make way for a wet bar. We renovated the laundry room and our bathroom upstairs. And we did all new flooring, which I'm obsessed with. I cannot recommend Eric and Finn Home Contracting enough. We have plans to do our primary bathroom at some point. He will be my first call. Our neighbors have already used him. What I found great about Eric and the whole team was that Eric is extremely communicative. He called once or twice a week. We texted daily. He always kept me updated on where we were, any hiccups, which there were very minimal. And that's house to house, right? But we barely had really any hiccups. Picking out things, he was alongside me the entire step of the way. And he kept on budget, which was really important to both of us, but I definitely say my husband was in charge of the checkbook more on that one. I was in charge of what it looks like, and he helped write all the checks. And then all of Eric's team was great. They were clean, they were friendly, they were professional. They obviously did an incredible job. So I was just really, really impressed with everybody on his team. Patrick and Alicia had heard what we were doing, had heard our experience with Eric thus far, and they went ahead and gave him a call. And Eric and his team were working on that house at the same time as ours. Happy to recommend, will continue to recommend, and use them in the future.